happens when you lose 90 pounds and go into maintenance? Let's do a little GLP-1 maintenance update. I started my GLP-1 in July of 2022, so it'll be 3 years in like just a couple weeks. Maintenance is also very hard. I'm still on the highest dose of the medication. For me, I was what's called a slow responder, and people are like, well, you lost a lot of weight in 1 year. I did, but I was losing really slow. My insurance wasn't covering it at first. There was a savings card that made the medication only $25. It was amazing. But that ended. I did the prior authorization process through my doctor, and my insurance approved it. I had to make the really difficult decision to leave my corporate job. I moved on to my husband's plan, and they have not covered it. I moved to the compounded version of tirzepatide. I just felt like, to me, it just never felt the same. I gained about 10 pounds, and so then I decided to move to the name brand again, paying out of pocket for it, which means it's stupid expensive. A lot of people are like, why don't you do Eli Direct? Because it's $4.99 a month. They were only going up to 10 milligrams, but they just announced that they will now go up to 15. I think that there is some truth to like your body does kind of get adjusted, especially if you're on the same dose. I've been back on main brand for 3 months, I want to say. I actually don't weigh myself. Like I'm probably right around 150. I think I got to the high 130s at one point, and I like never really desired to be there. I see people who are around my height who are like, you know, 120-ish pounds, and I'm like, should I aspire to that? Like I have a hard time wrapping my brain around being super small. I'd like to say that magically all of these concerns and all of my insecurities kind of disappeared, and I am, you know, no longer comparing myself and I'm living my best life ever. I don't think that's ever going to be true, especially for people who grew up the way that I grew up and the way that society treated me. I just don't care as much. I feel good and I feel happy and I feel comfortable, and I feel like it's society that's telling me like you should desire to be a little bit smaller. I'd be lying if I didn't say there weren't days where I wasn't like, oh, I don't feel good in my body. Still can't believe that 3 years ago my life looked so different. Like be buying clothes and still be like size medium. Like what? All I ever wanted when I was younger was to like just feel normal. I felt like because of my size, I felt like I was like, oh, I need the biggest, or what's this, or they don't carry my size, or I can't wear that, or that costume doesn't fit me, or I can't borrow that shirt, or you left your pajamas, you don't have anything to wear, here, borrow mine, my clothes are too big for you. Like I just wanted to feel normal. I think because of that, it's really hard to have goals outside of I'm there. Like you're there, Michelle. I wonder if I meet people for the first time and they don't immediately associate me as like a plus size, bigger body person, because that was my identity my whole life. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like that, it's a beautiful thing. It's a weird mental shift. Also, I'm just not very good at my GLP-1. Like forget to take my shot. I'm changing my injection site. So for a while I was doing stomach. Now that I'm back on the pen, I decided to move back to arm. Thank you guys for being here through this maintenance journey. I appreciate you guys so much. Love you.